If you are an accountant working with Excel, ERP data, or large reports, SQL can save you more time than any new accounting software. Accountants who know SQL don't work harder, they work smarter. SQL isn't just for developers, it's for anyone who works with structured data, and that's exactly what accountants do. Accounting today looks very different from even 5 years ago. Data is bigger, systems are multiplying, even reports are needed faster and more often. Yet most accountants are still relying on manual exports and spreadsheets for critical work. That approach worked when data was small, but it struggles when transactions grow. In this video, we will talk about one skill that doesn't replace accounting knowledge. It amplifies it. Stay till the end because the real value only becomes clear when we look at real accounting tasks, not theory. Comment below, are you mostly using Excel right now? Yes or no? Let's be honest about real workflows. Data gets exported from systems, pasted into Excel, cleaned, adjusted, and then reused next month. On paper, this looks efficient. In reality, it's fragile. Errors don't happen because accountants are careless. They happen because manual processes don't scale. The issue isn't skill. The issue is the issue is tools that weren't designed for structured growing data. SQL sounds technical, but the idea is simple. SQL is a way of asking clear, repeatable questions from structured data, and the accounting data is already structured dates, amounts, accounts, customers, all the information. Instead of manually filtering rows every month, SQL lets you describe what you want once and reuse it consistently. Why accountants hesitate? Most accountants hesitate here, and that's normal. SQL is often introduced through technical documentation, not business problems. But once SQL is framed around balances, reconciliations, trends, and exceptions, it stops feeling like coding and starts feeling like structured accounting logic. Use case number one. Imagine building a monthly report once and running it every month without rebuilding it. SQL lets you define reporting logic one time and reuse it consistently. This doesn't remove judgment or review, it removes unnecessary repetition. The accountant still decides what matters. SQL just retrieves it reliably. Use case number two. Instead of checking everything, SQL helps you check what matters. Duplicate transactions, missing references, amounts outside expected ranges. These shifts work from scanning data to reviewing exceptions. A far better use of an accountant's time. Which is harder, finding errors or knowing where to look? Comment below. Use case number 3. Accounting data rarely lives in one place. Transactions, customers, vendors, accounts all separate. SQL lets you connect these logically, not manually. That improves traceability, something accountants already value, while reducing risk from copy paste workflows. SQL with Excel. This is not a competition. Excel is excellent for analysis and presentation. SQL is excellent for extraction and structure. The strongest workflow use both. SQL first, Excel second. Each tool does what is best at. What accounting actually need to learn? Here is the good news. You don't need all of SQL. Most accounting work relies on a small code selecting data, filtering, grouping, and linking tables. The learning path is practical, not overwhelming. Think about monthly reporting built from scratch each month. The logic is correct, but the process is fragile. One missed filter changes results. Define the logic once in SQL, and the role shifts from rebuilding to reviewing. There's a meaningful change in how work feels. SQL doesn't change accounting principles. It improves confidence in data, clarity of insights, and communication with technical teams. In a data heavy environment, understanding data logic becomes part of professional competence. The best way to learn SQL is through real accounting questions. Apply it to tasks you already understand. Progress comes from relevance, not speed. Pause and think about your own workflow. Where do you repeat the same steps? Where do errors usually appear? That answer tells you whether SQL is worth learning based on your work, not trends. This channel focuses on real accounting data, not abstract theory. Every video answers one question: how does this help an accountant work faster? Announcement: I am launching a SQL course for accountants. Practical lessons delivered every second day. Focus on real accounting use cases. Stay tuned, learn consistently, and level up. Learning SQL doesn't change who you are professionally, it changes how efficiently you work with information. If accounting is about understanding financial reality, SQL or SQL simply helps you see it more clearly. In the next video, we will start with real accounting tables and your first practical SQL query. Thank you very much.